We now return to TheoTown. Alright. Well, I don't want to restart the city without some money, so I'm going to let this go for a while. And I thought to myself, why destroy it by hand when we have an entire list of disasters I can have? Maybe take a swipe at this. We're starting to lose people anyway. Interesting. Wonder why that is. Let's let this go just a little bit. Okay, it's going back up. I don't know. That's probably going to fluctuate by several thousand people. I guess it's only a few dozen, really. Not quite at the 10,000 mark. I'm kind of curious to see what we get out of that. But, I think maybe if I can help it, I'll leave the very expensive power plants alone. But, that won't be up to me. That'll be up to the game and whatever the hell happens here. 150,000, that's probably not very good. Let's get 200,000. 200,000, we can build a nice little city center and get that going. I do think it'll be a little more entertaining. Okay, so we're seeing the fields are filling in. So that's just going to happen, I guess. Oh yeah, now they're completely filling in with farm industrial builds. So you don't really get farms in the game. Kind of boring. Crime is out there, and population's actually diminishing quite a bit. Which is a little upsetting, actually, when you think about it, because, my city should be self-sustaining right now. Holy shit. Should be self-sustaining right now, so the fact that it is not... Yeah, it's kind of going back up again, I don't know. Okay, 225, let's call that good there. Let's see, what do we have for disasters? We can start with illness, I suppose. People just get sick. And there's a fire. And we'll just go all the way. Now, what is it going to take to unlock that? Requires an armed ICBM. How do I get my hands on that? Well, doesn't matter. We can have a nuke disaster anyway. So I'm curious. Let's see here. I'm going to save. Now, I think as long as I don't leave the area, if I exit, unfortunately I'd have to quit the game, it won't save. So if disaster causes me to lose a bunch of money, then we're going to have some issues. But we'll find out here in a moment. Okay, disaster. Disaster, drop an illness. I get to decide who gets ill. Okay, how about right over here next to the hospital? Summon a disaster. There's an epidemic outbreak. We have to take action immediately. Send an ambulance. What if I don't? What if it's just a little sniffle? Barely as bad as the flu. Okay, we should probably take care of that if I want to send the other... screw it. Fire's gonna break out in the industrial sector. What are they screaming about? Power? Power's low? Power is low. I'm not gonna waste money on that. Fire's not really... there we go. And how about a meteor? As if things couldn't get worse. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Let's do... What's a pickle? A pickle. Just a giant gherkin. Maybe? Do I get to decide, or... I don't see a cursor from... Oh. Okay. It's a giant monster pickle that spawns a giant mutated god of all pickles. Is it gonna grow pickles? Mutated pickle father minion. Are they moved? They are moving. They are moving about the city. Now that's, see, the rest of this stuff would disappear in time. I'm concerned about that. Earthquake. Here. Oof. Oh boy, that really fucks up the ground, doesn't it? Now, if I planned on reusing the map, maybe I should have considered disasters that wouldn't make this map unusable. Probably like a tornado. A nuke is probably a bad idea, actually, because that is going to leave fallout, no doubt. What can I do about this? Nothing? Can I delete it? Cannot. It does not want to be removed. So it's going to keep spawning pickles? Potentially, yes. Extinguish the fires. It's a little late. I wonder if that's on a timer or if that's just forever. Yeah, let's avoid the nuke. We don't want fallout. We want to be able to rebuild here. Flooding? I mean, how's that going to work? Just, we sprung a leak. Okay. Somebody's basement flooded, and it's killing the pickles, at least, I think. Drowning our little pickles here? That's going to put surface water down, isn't it? That feels like a permanent thing there. Well, we can riot now. Riot in the downtown. It is rioting. People are absolutely furious that they have no utilities. Monsters are running rampant. They're gonna go down and smash some windows, I guess. Very quiet riot altogether. Blizzard. On top of it all, maybe I can drop it on the... It's very difficult to see what's going on there. A lightning blizzard? Yes. Boy, I really want to get rid of that pickle. Oh! He put on a... The pickle put on a shirt and tie and went for another job, I guess. Looks like the fire burned itself out, so that's good. Didn't take out the power plants. Riot is spreading, but there's not much of a city left to spread to. Green slime? Ever-expanding slime that will slowly consume not everything in sight. Versus the pink slime, which is an ever-expanding slime that will slowly consume everything in sight. But is it going to stick around? Maybe let's hold off on that one. Because everything in sight sounds like a permanent one. Maybe the green slime will be... Well, I don't know. I mean, look at this. We still got snow hanging around, the leftovers from the earthquake. Again, we want this to be usable. So let's just skip straight to the UFOs. We can maybe see this as an opportunity to pick up a bunch of the rioting people. Don't really know what they're doing. They just destroyed the bus depot. Screw your public education act. Public education? What the fuck are you talking about? Public transport. We have not done anything with the industry yet. That would be a good thing to maybe get rid of. That fire is just flat out spreading. What else do we have? Gilliamium. A virus of unknown origin that exhibits insane destructive properties. Let it spread. Let's put it down there. Oh. It's even destroying the streets. It's spreading down the streets. Perhaps this was a bad idea. Can that go away? It did say insane destructive properties. Let's, How to get rid of your trash in one easy step. I will have to remember that trick in the future. Okay, it does seem to have a half-life. It is disappearing after a while. So I wonder how that affects... let's give the slime a try. Let's give the chlorine slime a try. I wonder if it's going to have the same impact as whatever this is. There's still snow on the ground. Permanent snow. Like, permanent? Or... no. Semi-permanent. And the gel... I mean, this must be expanding very slowly, because it's not going anywhere. Let us preemptively cut out anything that it might spread to. That is not what I want to do. Really? How come it wasn't costing me anything before? Because it was so big. Why wasn't... I just don't want this to spread to these things is all. I'm very, very desirous to keep these very expensive power plants going. Too much pollution. Is that maybe what spread here? Well, I mean, is that pollution though? I mean, that's earthquake residue. Like, you can't really blame me for that. Water pump stand is in a polluted area. So the earthquake counts as pollution. I don't think that's very fair. I don't think that's very fair at all. Okay, lots of pissed off people. I think it's time for a little bit of city removal. So it must be when it gets too big. It starts being problematic. Which is just cumbersome. Like, so what? So now I gotta do it in small chunks? I'm gonna destroy everything anyway. When you... What on earth is... I would like to know why. I would like to know what is... what it thinks it deserves to charge me so much for. What is out here? Rubble cleanup, maybe? Well, I'm regretting a little bit of doing that. Damn it. Okay, it is costing too much to clean this stuff up. Can we... How do I get rid of zones? Manual build. Oh, so I could... Okay. Can I not do like a right click? How do I de-zone? There has to be a D-zone. It is not that. I mean, there's this. Remove zone. I mean, that's one way of doing it. The craters are still there. Let's hold off on that for a minute. Now, there should be nothing left to burn. Better dispose of this rubbish before someone notices it. That's what it wants me to do. Burn tree... okay, so the burned trees are causing pollution. I see. It's the cleanup of that crap. That's not very fair. It's not very fair at all that I have to do that. I mean, so a disaster happens. Let's say legitimately a disaster happened, and then I've got to pay for the cleanup on top of it destroying my city? Come on. It's kind of a dick move, I think. Alright, well, I'll go through here and I will clean this up. It says I was defeated by the pickles. Not sure quite what that means. We got a lot of things going on here. Okay, I'll continue removal here. Alright. Well. I kind of feel like I'm going to try Mayor. Our systems detected an unknown substance which is destroying everything in its path. Thanks for getting back to me late there. We got a couple things. This whole cleanup is going to be a pain in my butt, but I do want to try clean up with meteor. Let's see if we can't clean up some of the disaster by screwing up the ground here, because this stuff seems to disappear. Did I destroy the world? What the hell's going on? Damn. Game didn't like that. But it is burning up what looks to be a lot of... Okay, can we get rid of this, please? Can we stop doing that? It did seem to clean up a little bit of stuff. So maybe that'll disappear now. And I won't have to spend $1 billion on cleanup. Because it's a little ridiculous. We're still making a ton of money somehow. I have no goddamn idea. There's nobody here to make money. Okay, actually, it's going down now. I see that. Okay, so before that dramatically... And I can't get rid of these. These are zone tiles that somehow are not allowing me to do anything. So in the midst of disaster, we're going to start rebuilding now. So... I guess I can still build on this plateau again. So when I look at it now, I see it's not really flat. That's okay, though. We'll put the city center kind of back where it was, and then still maintain maybe the idea of little villages out there. But for now, I'm going to come in here. There's still 145 people in the ruins of this city. We're going to do like a little crossway here, and build up our city center here. So let's grab something like that. And then yeah, let's not. I was gonna maybe do an avenue and an avenue, but I think maybe that'll create... Yeah, yes, screw it, let's do it. I feel like that's just going to create a nasty intersection here that's just kind of going to be cumbersome to deal with. But especially this nonsense here. Let's see, what else do I have? So before we do that, let's go into awards. Let's put down the Mayor's statue. Stop for a minute. Let's go see settings, controls. That's not it. Okay, I need to find out if there is a rotate button. Okay, no, but it looks like I can sort of cheese this by orienting the map. So at least we have that now. No, actually it just rotates on its own no matter where it's going. Okay, fine. And then we'll put in the Management City Hall. It's gonna be off. Of course it's gonna be off. You know what, that's fine. Let's actually think here. So for the downtown blocks, I think I'm going to change how they're oriented, because I am anticipating that as the buildings get larger, they'll be 3 by 3. Now, I'm kind of looking at this picture here as well that I use for my thumbnails, and I've noticed a few things that are kind of inspirational. Like there's a little suburbs area, and the way they get that to look sort of suburby is basically by just building a lot of little roads and just small, sparse housing plots that are laid out. And then they incorporate sort of the natural forest and all that too to create green spaces. So I do want to create kind of a little bit of a different environment for some of these. So why don't let's see, we're going to do one-way roads. So if it goes up, it's got to come down again. And then this one goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Up like that. Now, if I finish this off here, and do like a country road, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There. Okay. So we're going to come back in here. At least for this little block, have that like so. That'll be commercial zone. One-way road there. And boy, I'm really slipping through a lot of my money right off the bat here. So let's do, if I continued at like a country road here, let's say go up. 6 might be too much. I do kind of want that square there, though. That's a 4 building, I think. The awards. Village Square, that is a 3 building. It's a 2 building. It's not even... Oh, man. Oh, shit. I kind of wish I could unlock a 4-lane road that's only 2 in width, and then this would all... Why do city builders always design it like this? Like, you want to center an avenue on, like, your main building, and it's never shaped correctly. That really bothers me, actually. Okay, well, you know what? We'll put this, like, right here. And then the City Hall is going to be centered on that, but it'll be back a bit. Should have pavement, so it'll be an 8 by, okay. So what I'm going to do is come in here with this country road, we'll go 4, 8, it's got to be 9, so that it can then zip around like that. Okay. Let's put down that City Hall. Yeah. We'll do transport of pavement. Now let's see. If I have that kind of go there so I can have 4 on each side. there, I guess. There. That does look really bad, actually. Maybe I can fix that some other way. Let's see. Let's go into road decoration. And let's do, that's not it. Road, no. Public, park, no. Decoration, just regular decoration. And we'll grab this. No. Let's grab that one. Bring it in this way. So there's like... No, that's not it. That's not it. I don't know how much longer we're gonna have to listen to this really intense music. There. That's the wrong way. Fuck. There. Okay. So now we have a little parking spot for the city hall. And I think maybe I'll leave this kind of like a green space because along here we're not going to get much. Alternatively, I could put some bigger buildings here, so let's not worry too much about that. We'll go ahead and do some zone now. Get that in here. And I do want to have... I mean, eventually we'll get some residential in there. I do want to kind of have... I don't know how far I want that to go. Little 4x4, but I guess it can be big, long 4x8 right now. So we get that up in there. Maybe some dense things going there. Yeah, we can have a little bit longer blocks, I suppose. Although, if I did... Let's take that out a little bit longer. Do like that. And then we will actually come in here and use pavement and give it an alleyway. So I wonder, what does pavement do when it interacts with the road? Does it give me a crosswalk? It does not. It does get rid of that, though. Which is kind of interesting. I guess I could probably do a street decoration. Road decoration. Crosswalk. That's not really what I'm after, but okay. Bicycle crossing? Speed bump? I mean, it's not... I don't know. I'll have to deal with that later. So let's get that avenue out. Now that we need that. We will want that to come down. It's country road here. Go down like that. So now that's creating a smaller block. It's actually creating my 5x something block. And again, we can continue, I guess, the pavement. We wouldn't want to continue it over. So we'll leave it like that. For that, we'll leave it in that direction. Country road, though, could I could. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, because I got an idea here. So I guess I'll take the avenue right up to here. I'll bring another road in here. Now this one is another 4x4, so we're not really sticking to that. But so this, I'm thinking I want to do something like, I gotta remember where this shit is. Decoration, parking lot. We'll grab this parking lot, and it is left to right. Like that. Yes. Okay. And then this one we'll grab like that. And we won't. Why you do this, game? Why you do this? Okay. And then we'll put something in there like, I don't know, a little park. A water fountain, but not a water fountain because, you know, actually... What is that? Just a light post? We could maybe put a little decorative light post there. Okay, that works. That way now I've got a 3x3 space for a little building, and this is the sort of thing now I want to do in the new town. I want to have these sort of cool object things that are standing out, and you know, we're going to have to do maybe some little road decorations in here. But I think now this is probably a good place for me to reconstruct some of the residential. Yeah. Just do a big thing like that. And why not set it up this way too? Eventually this will be dense, but right now, you know, it can't be. Anything else I want to do before we let that go? Well, I mean, you know, obviously we gotta reconnect all of this. We should probably do that before I run out of money. Go into supply, energy. Now, wires, I guess, because we won't need transmission lines. I could do underground, but that's what, $800 a tile? Yeah, okay. I mean, because right now it's going to be expensive, but nope. Let's do it on a flat land here, so we don't have to worry about that crap. It will not replace. Oh, son of a bitch! Why did I do this to myself? All right. Well, this is going to be an expensive removal thing here, but we need it to come into town. Only 9,000. That's not bad. I will accept that. Now, does that even need road, though? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So let's get you into here. You know what? We're going to need way more residential than this to begin with, so why don't I... Nah, that's actually pretty cheap. Way cheaper than I thought it was going to be. So we'll mirror this now. Come over here, transport road, country road. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that down to like there. And then we will continue with our avenue. Okay. And we're looking at pavement. Okay. Now is where we can break things up and then kind of contour it along all of that. In fact, I mean, there's another area back here that I could probably anticipate adding into. For now, though, let's just come in, add our zone, residential. That will be good for now. Again, we'll increase all this so it's better. So, should we go rebuild back into the... I can't imagine building under the pollution is going to be any good for me. And I don't know how long it's going to take to get rid of it. But I think we should continue with the idea maybe of something out here. We need to continue this first. Now, oh boy. Because there's nothing for it to jump to, it's gonna have to... Okay. So for now, we'll just put some wires behind, in front of... Doing? The fuck are you doing? Why won't it let me... I'm not out of money. What is in the way here that I wasn't able to draw? Oh, because there's that. Well, hopefully I can... You know what? Let's try... road. Some really cheap road right now. I can presumably destroy it. Destroy it. Thank you. There. That's gonna get rid of it for me. I don't know why it's doing that, to be honest. But... Cheap fix. Okay. So yeah, we will need industry. We will need water, so let's maybe do that right now. Keep that away from the pollution, since I just borked myself on that. But we do have a water pump available now. So, yes, 22,000. I think, yes, I can build that right here. So, I should probably... I don't know where I want to stick this. Down in here? Down in the little gully? I kind of... I kind of want to close that off and turn it into a lake. Can I add water in the terrain building set? I can. At 100,000 a pop. Or is that 1 point? I think there's a... Let's see what it asks me if I want to do. Okay, it is just -1. Well, that's not too bad then. Let's actually do some terraforming. I wonder if the terraforming will also maybe get rid of some of this pollution. Does not appear to. Damn it! Why? Alright, this is the wrong tool for that. I cannot terraform my way out of that. Alright. 6,000, not bad. Let me in here. Alright, do a little bit of land filling. And then, why don't I was hoping that the water would actually give me, like, water. No, what are you doing? And, you know, like, fill it in a little bit. Okay, well, that looks a little less... That's far less dramatic than I had wanted that to be. But at least we did clear up the pollution by deleting that crap. Oh, and it is adding the flowers back in. Okay, let's get that water pump. Just kind of stick it out here, maybe? Is that raising? I feel like that's raising terrain. It's going to raise terrain, yeah. Not that it hurts to do that, but I could make... Tell you what, we'll put it right there, because then I can add another road. Yeah, let's do that like right there. I mean, I really should have it kind of further away, because people aren't going to want to live next to this thing. So just for the sake of that, let's we'll put it like right here. Does it need to be connected via road? I don't know that. But, okay, so as far as this is concerned, this has a 4 radius. Yeah. So if I put it down there, that would gain that 4, and then we could just... This doesn't add up. So if I wanted to have it come along here, let's say. That one's going to be out of it. I'm going to focus, aren't I? Well, let's do a... Why are you doing it like that? Okay, strangely the pipes can actually go in that weird direction. It works for me. Grab it from there. I guess we're just going to have redundant pipes. That's fine. At least until I get my city fixed. And we'll have this one scoot down the middle. And it's just going to need to connect. Whatever. Okay. So, we've got that. We've got power. That probably doesn't have power. Wires. For now, until I get a road connected out here. Okay, let's see if we can bring some people back. It needs a road. Damn you! For now, let's do like a dirt road, but a paved dirt road. Because it's just going out in the middle of nowhere. I should just raise that up. There's no point. Platform. That. There you go. And now we have a little roadway that can be flat. Dirt road, flat. Bam. Okay. I really wish it hadn't done that to the corner, but whatever. So I'm going to have to look now and see what kind of decorations I can get in here. Let this start here. And just maybe kind of... I don't know, like, would we want a speed bump? I don't know why we'd want one there. Barrier. A backhoe. Barricades. Traffic light. Fake protesters. A mini roundabout. Skid marks just for fun. Bicycle crossing. The hell is diamond markings? Warn drivers about crosswalks ahead in South Korea. Okay. Could I put a crosswalk? I mean, it wouldn't be on a dirt road, and this is just going to give me a hex thing, isn't it? Nobody's coming here. Why isn't anybody coming back to town? Because disaster's going on, perhaps? They won't move in. I mean, that would actually make a lot of sense. How do I? Because I bet you I can't get there without a road. I guess I could drive a road to these areas. That is incredibly cumbersome. Is there a stop disaster thingy? Does not appear to be. What is still burning out here, though? Like, what the fuck is even... There's a little bit of vegetation, I guess. Alright, we will do a dirt road. That. This is going to be such a goddamn mess. Stop it. Stop it! God damn it. This had better work. Disaster response. Is it done? It burned itself out. Now can people come in? Now people will move in. Let's get that money going again. Alright. No industry, but we'll work on that. Like I said, we could put this back right into a farm on the outskirts of town here, but if this is going to be a much larger city, perhaps I should not. Anticipating I will move this direction for my little villages, I guess we'll put it on this side of town instead. Unless I wanted to immediately try and fill some of that demand with industry. In which case we would put that back over here. Is anybody coming in? No, I guess not. We do need some jobs first. Okay. Well, we'll work on that, I guess. But yeah, so like this is the sort of thing I want to do. Now that we've actually unlocked some things, and I think in future if I go to another region, I'll just go into sandbox. But now that we've unlocked some things, I can actually, you know, make it look pretty instead of kind of this mess that it was originally. That doesn't look good. I think I might want to put that somewhere else at some point. Maybe use it as like a block decoration plaza type thing, or put it in the corner or something. I think I have multiples. Yeah, it'll let me put multiple village squares for some weird reason. We have a circus. So I'll actually have to look through maybe my decorations. I can build Santa's house already. How big is the Christmas tree? Okay. I guess I could put that on one side or something. So I'm thinking, like, you know, I'll put, in this situation right now, these will not reach that center, right? So I'll maybe put a decoration there. I don't know if they expand over decorations. I kind of doubt they do. So maybe I should actually leave that blank. But we'll wait. We'll wait until it starts densifying on its own, or doing whatever it decides it does there. But anyway, yeah, that's enough. So I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.